Hello and welcome back to Kitchen Voyeur. This is the show where we not only show you how to cook, but tell you a little bit about why. Again, we're here with Evan Hendricks, and he's going to show us how to saute anything. Just about anything. Sautéing is really like the anti-braise technique because it's so fast.
Right.
And because it's so fast, you have to have all your stuff laid out and ready to go. Mise en place. See episode 1. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. So braising, low, slow, very long period of time. Saute, high heat, very quick. And this is going to be done in about 2 minutes. So we have to be ready to cook, not so much ready to prep. So as you can see, we've already done our mise en place. We have cut up a little bit of baby bok choy very roughly. Didn't even really chop it further. It'll just kind of wilt with the cooking process. We have some beautiful cremini mushrooms, which will add a really nice kind of savory, meaty element to the dish. Some fresh rainbow carrots, and then a little bit of onion and some garlic. A little bit of tamari, which is essentially just a wheat-free soy sauce, great alternative. And then sesame oil, which has a really high smoke point, and since we're cooking over very high heat, very quick, it's exactly what we need for this dish. So we're just gonna get right to it, and this will go pretty quick. So we're gonna add a little bit of sesame oil. Don't be afraid, this is gonna smoke a little bit, and this process is gonna go quick. So you wanna make sure you got a good hood above you. Probably about a tablespoon there. We go in first with our carrots. Carrots are gonna take the longest to cook. So they're the first thing that goes in, and this is just a quick kind of toss. Add just a pinch of salt. A little bit of onion goes in. As you can see, we're really not waiting at all here. It's just a quick toss. Gonna go in next with our mushrooms. And the idea here isn't really that we're breaking anything down. It's just that we're cooking it through very, very quickly. Bringing all these ingredients together in the wok, which is the dish that we're using here. If you don't have a wok, you could use a saute pan. If you're like me, you'll probably lose a little bit around the edge. That's okay, no sweat. We're gonna go in with our garlic at this point. Add a little bit of aromatics. At this point, we know, as we talked about earlier, garlic has a high sugar content, so it has a tendency to burn really quickly. So at this point, we know we got about 1 minute, 45 seconds left. Just toss it all together. Go in with our baby bok choy. We want this to steam a little bit, so we're actually gonna add just a little bit of water to the pan. Create some steam from beneath, and that'll help cook that bok choy very, very quickly. I like to leave it on top so that it kind of steams from above. At this point, we're gonna add a little over a tablespoon of our tamari. Just kind of eyeballing this. It's not real critical. You don't want to go too much, but you can be a little heavy-handed. From here, I'm just moving the pan a little bit and give it a little toss. That's a technique that can seem a little daunting, but really it just takes a little bit of practice. You're just kind of pushing the vegetables against the edge of the pan, pulling it back, and it creates that little bit of a tossing technique. As you can see, our bok choy is wilted. We can kill our heat. Dish is ready to be plated. Just gonna take our bowl. And really, that's about it. I don't know how long that was. What, 2 minutes?
It didn't take very long.
Didn't take very long.
That tastes fantastic. That tastes very much like it just came out of a Chinese restaurant, which is
right.
Huge compliments to you, because I think doing Chinese food right is hard. And you can see why, because timing is everything. You can't mess around. No,
saute is not about taking a long time cooking. It's about really paying attention to our preparation, about really submitting to the process of sautéing, which means we got to have everything ready to go before we get our ingredients on our pan, because as you saw, it went really, really quickly. And the result is a really fresh, vibrant dish.
Very fresh.
Everything has its flavor. It's come together just a little bit, but you can really, really appreciate, I really appreciate the vegetables in sautés.
I do too. I love it. So there you have it, folks. Another quick episode on another technique, this time sautéing, almost really stir-frying, but they're kind of the same related technique. And here, what's really important is staying ahead of the game with your mise en place, keeping everything ahead and all done ahead of time, basically. So thanks again for watching. We have more videos coming for you soon. Stay tuned. That's it for now.